Fertilizer is often overused in residential landscape, and Biscayne Bay and our canals are extremely sensitive to excess nutrients, so we must be sure to keep it out of the water to avoid algae blooms.
A few years ago, the federal government, through the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, designated Biscayne Bay as a habitat focus area. So it's a critical ecosystem that's at an ecological tipping point, and the tipping point is for nutrients. And so the key takeaway here is that we need to start taking some sort of concrete action to move the needle on the amount and the quantity of nutrients that are entering our water bodies, and specifically Biscayne Bay. Otherwise, we could run the risk of having things like algae blooms like we do on the west coast and the upper east coast of Florida, so resulting in things like fish kills or smothering of our coral reef ecosystems and our seagrass habitats, all of these things that are really central to our clean water economy here in Miami-Dade County.
The City of Coral Gables has made water quality a high priority and encourage you to do the same.
We're working on things such as fertilizer use, and looking at measuring our water quality within the city. So we've been working with organizations such as Miami Waterkeeper and our different universities that are the experts in this industry to be able to help continue to improve our water quality here in Coral Gables. As algae blooms happen, it can take the dissolved oxygen out of the waterways and cause a host of issues for seagrass, for fish and plant life within the ocean. So it's something that we want to try to reduce.
There are many ways to protect our waterways, and it starts in our backyards. Here's how you can help.
There are a few simple things that residents, especially immediately along the Coral Gables waterway, can do to start addressing the nutrients that are entering the waterway. Number one, they can stop fertilizing during the summer months. It's our rainy season right now. We experience daily rainfall almost here in Miami-Dade County in the subtropics, and a lot of those fertilizers run off immediately into the waterway as a result of all that rainfall. Number two, they can start fertilizing from a buffer distance from the waterway. So don't fertilize right up to the water's edge. Create a buffer 15 feet, 20 feet from where you're fertilizing. Number three, you can do simple things like picking up your pet waste or addressing your leaf litter to making sure that that's not running off into the waterway either. You can also do simple things like have your septic tank inspected on a year-by-year basis or a 3-year basis to try to make sure that there are no leaks in the septic tank, which also contain a lot of nutrients that could potentially run off into the waterway.
For other ways to protect our waterways, make sure to visit www.miamiwaterkeeper.org.